I grew up in a Christian home, and my dad was a preacher, and he actually pastored several different churches. My parents were in situations that they shouldn't have been able to afford to tithe. It didn't matter what they were going through, they would always still do it. Even if they couldn't afford it, they would always find a way to give to people and to give their 10%. Even when I was younger, even before I was a teenager, I would always tithe on my allowance just because I knew, again, that that's what my parents always did. They always said that this is 10%, just always give the first 10% and you'll never miss it. So it was never hard for me. But then at the same time, there were situations that made it difficult where I thought, what am I going to do? Things were really hard because I had all these medical issues, first off, and then I had to be on food stamps for a while. And of course, that was hard because it's just like I'm trying to make it as a single mom, and then I'm on food stamps, and then because of all my medical problems, but still, I made it, and I paid my tithes, and we made it. There was another situation where it would have been so easy to just say, okay, God, I know you understand this. I'm not going to give you my money right now. My daughters were both in a really, really bad car accident together, and we didn't know if they were even going to make it. We got a helicopter bill, and it was over $60,000. But we looked at the bill, and it had dropped down to like $3,500. I never have had that moment where, and I know a lot of people have, and it's great, where they're like, I've given everything I had in my wallet, and then I just got back like 5 times that much, or got back the exact same dollar amount, because that's never, ever in my life happened. But it was just people giving us money, even if it was like $25, and people don't realize how much that helps too. Like $25 here, and then somebody would give us $100, and that all added up. If you feel led to give that, you don't realize how much somebody might be needing it, and how much of a blessing you could be to them. Used to, I would think that these people, they really need help. So I'll just tithe my $100 and give it to them. But then, I realized that no, that's not how it's supposed to be. So the first 10% should go to the church, and then anything after that, if you want to help people, then that would be considered an offering. Like after your 10%, you don't even have to give extra money. The people from this church, it was after the girl's car accident and after one of my surgeries, they actually brought food, but they don't even know how much that meant to me. So it doesn't even have to be money. And so that was another way that God just blessed our family. And I really do think that's because we've always been so faithful with tithing. I feel like there have been people who, they get bitter and angry towards the church or towards God because of things that have happened to them. So then they just want to withhold it. And they're like, okay, well, if God hasn't helped me, why would I want to tithe? Because he hasn't helped me. But you also got to remember that God's not the one that put you in these situations, because he wants what's best for you. And he's always been faithful to you. He's always been faithful to me, so I'm going to continue to be faithful to him.